Hey, what's up guys? I just wanted to give you an update on what's been going on. So as you can see, this is our new home. That is little Dexter, but to the point, we've been moving for many days now. Obviously, I am sitting in the living room, but we don't really have furniture yet. So that's going to be coming in about 10 days. So we're going to have to do with my old desk here and some leftover seats and chairs. But hey, at least we are in a new house, a lot more space. You can hear the echo, for example. And Dexter's very happy here as well. So just want to give you guys an update on why I've been a little bit more inactive, because we've been very busy with the preparations, the activities surrounding the house, and my upstairs studio or office area is being made as well. The only true thing that still needs to happen is a very big, enormous, incredible desk, and installing my new computer screen, fixing my desktop computer. So if you guys have any knowledge regarding when you press the desktop computer button, all you hear is one click and like a flash of light within the computer itself, like the motherboard and stuff, flashes up for like a tenth of a second, then please let me know. I'm already going to test out the paperclip method to see if the power itself is the issue, you know, how do you call that thing? The power delivery system of the computer. In Dutch, you call it voeding, but that will be translated food to English, so that's not it. But anyway, I'm having my breakfast right now. Let me show you. Of course, is delicious Jacked Factory whey paste. A little bit thinner than usual, but hey, we have the cream of rice here. We have the chocolate here, the strawberries. So this is my regular breakfast. And little Dexter already had his little breakfast. Pretty much the same thing, but this time it was actually quark and some cornflakes and a little bit of mango, which he likes as well. So I'm going to enjoy this. And then today I'm going to work out the chest and show you guys that, of course, as well. All right, I'm about to head to the gym in about an hour. So I just finished, well, I'm actually busy still on my second meal of the day. And in my Instagram stories, I put a poll there asking you a question about this very meal. So this is one of the sandwiches, actually 2 sandwiches as you can see. So I had 6 in total for this meal. Gives me roughly the same amount of carbs as 130 grams of rice. So since I'm eating more and more food, I start to incorporate more easy to prepare and to digest and eat foods into my plan. So this is like cornbread, you know, white cornbread. What I put on here is a little bit of peanut butter, for example, or a cashew butter, or any other healthy nut butter, for example. And what I drink with this is a whey isolate shake by Jacked Factory. 60 grams is the protein source. Both of those digest really easily. But I asked the question, do you guys think this is a bodybuilding worthy meal or not? So let me know if you think it is a bodybuilding worthy meal or not in the off season, specifically because I can imagine when you're cutting down on food, this is low volume and digests really easily since this is low fiber bread. And if you're not gluten intolerant or anything like that, I personally don't see a problem with it. But since a lot of people associate bread with unhealthy processed food, which a lot of industries rely on, using bread to make fast food, for example, I can imagine some opinions are, no, that's not a bodybuilder food at all. Stick to the clean foods, the rice, the oats, the potatoes, vegetables, fruits, stuff like this. But sometimes when you're reaching above 5,000 calories, some of the meals can be made a little more easy to still adhere to your diet in terms of how many calories you get in. But some of the meals should then still contain the healthy food sources such as the vegetables and the fruits. But anyway, let me know down in the comments what you think about sandwich meals for bodybuilding. Alrighty guys, just arrived at the gym. Had 2 meals today. Gonna train some chest. Didn't bring my camera unfortunately because, you know, with moving, a lot of stuff has been moved to locations where I can't immediately find it. But anyway, I'm gonna try to record it with my phone and maybe another camera right here. And for now, I have my intra workout shake number 1 and shake number 2. And look at the color, guys. That color is caused by beetroot juice. If you want to know why I put this pump inducing juice into my intra workout, check out the video I made specifically on intra workout nutrition. Pre-workout was by Jacked Factory, of course, for chest. Pump Surge, Nitro Surge, my favorite pre-workout stack for the chest. But now, let's begin the workout. Okay guys, I just did a couple of warm-up sets on this, about a 45-degree incline bench press. I'm starting to use different kinds of inclines because that allows me to hit the chest several different ways, allows me to do 3 different chest routines and do different kinds of presses like this. So I love the swing machine, so the more I can do in the swing machine, the better it'll be. So this one will be my last warm-up before hitting the working set. So let's do this. Okay guys, working set number 1. A working set means you hit failure or 1 rep from failure. That means there's enough stimulants for muscle growth. And we're gonna do this 3 times. So this is working set number 1. We're gonna do 2 more after this. See. Okay, this is the second working set. The first working set is always the heaviest one, at least in most cases, so that the second working set feels lighter, even though it is lighter, because right now it's 20 kilos less, but that allows you to do more reps, and because the mental feel of it being lighter, it allows you to do a couple more extra reps. There's actually a term for this in science, so it's not made up, so it actually works like this. Heavy working set first, and a lighter working set second. So let's go.
Okay guys, the next one is the flat bench press on the exact same Smith machine. Why? Well, first of all, it's easy, it's a different angle, it feels different, and it's safer to do the flat press after an incline one, because normally during the flat press you can do more weight, so the less weight you have to do for the same stimulus, the better it'll be for muscle growth and injury prevention. So this is going to be the first set, a warm-up set, but you can allow for a higher weight now for the first warm-up because you already warmed up by the previous movement. So let's do this. Guys, the first working set, which is the same weight as the first working set on the incline version, but as I mentioned, the strength after the first exercise decreased, so you can use relatively less weight for the same effort your muscles experience. So let's get this one started. Okay guys, last working set. Now when you're doing 3 working sets, you can choose to do the same weight twice as working set number 2 and 3. However, if the second one felt pretty heavy as well, you can go lighter once more to be able to hit more reps on the third working set, which sometimes just feels incredible, such as the bench press, where higher reps for me cause a very good pump. That's what I like to do. So working set number 3 is once again 20 kilos lighter compared to working set number 2, and number 2 was 20 kilos lighter than working set number 1. So pyramiding down in weight but up in reps. Let's go. Okay guys, right now it's time for the chest dips. Haven't done these in a long while, honestly, because of this shoulder right here, and it was probably because of a combination of not stretching enough and bad sleep posture. I'll explain that in another video, but for now let's do the chest dips with the body weight, as many reps as possible, and this is very good for the lower chest, so let's go. set, but taking it to the max with a drop set, multiple reps close to failure, meaning more stimulus for muscle growth. Let's go. Okay guys, next one will be the side level raise with the dumbbells. I already did working set number 1, now it's time for working set number 2, and I'll do a drop set again, but then with a unilateral alternating style to extend the set further. Alright guys, this is just going to be one of the rope push-down working sets, because these are quite boring to look at, but very effective to warm up the triceps before doing a heavier tricep movement, usually an overhead extension. But first, rope push-down to make sure to fill up the triceps, feel a bit long, 3D Kevin Levrone head, and yeah, let's do 3 working sets of this, but only showing you one of them. Last movement of the day, the triceps with this Smith machine, once again by ATX. So it's going to be a close grip bench press, not a close grip like this, but shoulder width. In my opinion, you shouldn't be doing closer width grip than shoulder width, because if you do, your wrists will get injured over time. You will need wrist wraps and stuff like that. Keeping it shoulder width will be more healthy for the joint. Just stack everything on top of each other as much as possible. So this is going to be the last movement for the triceps. Compound movement, because the chest is also helping, but the triceps will be the limiting factor. Let's do this. before enjoying the anabolic post-workout meal, I want to tell you guys that I've been improving my email subscription emails. So everybody who subscribed to the email list via vintagegenetics.com will now receive weekly, multiple informative emails that I personally vouch for reading if you want to know more about training, nutrition, supplementation, and a lot more. So I used to only send emails regarding sales of the clothing, for example. I will still do this, but less often, but way more often. There will be informative emails because I like to give you guys my insights on a lot of topics, and making videos sometimes takes a whole lot more time, and seeing it via email is a great way to already start giving out the info, and then I'll make videos expanding on those topics. So if you're interested in registering or being a part of subscribing for the email service, go to vintagegenetics.com and you can subscribe there. All right, that was quite a nice workout, and as you saw, I used multiple cameras because my phone died as well, because at home we don't have Wi-Fi yet, so I have to turn on the hotspot for little Dexter to still be able to watch his favorite cartoon, because otherwise, oh, it's gonna be war. But anyway, used another camera to film the last few sets, and now I'm really wanting to eat my post-workout meal, so let me show you. All right, so this is it. Look at that, guys. Looks pretty delicious. So this is 160 grams of cream of rice, so 160 grams, a banana, some raspberries, and hidden down all the way in there is 20 grams of milk chocolate, actually, because I still had some left over, and I mentioned in a previous video that I don't really ever cheat above what I am allowed to my diet. So when I do cheat, I put something in my post-workout meal, like a little bit of chocolate, for example. Normally this will be like 80% dark chocolate, but this time it's like a Tony Chocolonely brand chocolate that has a little bit more sugar in it. But anyway, guys, it's time for me to eat this post-workout meal and fuel the anabolism to the muscles that I just trained. Don't forget to check out Vintage Genetics to check out this one and the other neon green color, because those are going to be out of stock forever, I think. So you can get them now for discounted prices. Thank you a whole lot for the incredible support, and don't forget to stay golden.